Holy moly. What was that Paddy Pimblet Justin Gaethje fight? Is that how you pronounce his name? Gaethje. Gaethje. Justin Gaethje. By the way, that guy is a killer. He's come up against the best of fighters. Dustin Poirier, Khabib, Paddy Pimblet. And Paddy Pimblet got schooled. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if his eye got poked in the first round. But he didn't attempt to take down Justin Gaethje. And instead, it was a striking war. And if you go toe-to-toe with Gaethje, you need to learn you're not going to win that fight. You are not winning that fight. The best of strikers, the best of fighters have struggled against that guy. All he does is he trains, he fights, he loves it. It's not even like a job for him. He's in the gym every day. For Paddy, it's a job. And this is why I predicted and I betted against Paddy Pimblet. Not because he's a talented fighter, not a talented fighter, because he is the more talented fighter. He's good at submissions. He's superior genetically. But that's not the point. Hard work. Talent doesn't work if hard work does. What's the saying? Talent doesn't show if hard work doesn't work. Something like that. But Paddy Pimblet doesn't work as hard as Gaethje. And Paddy Pimblet eats and becomes overweight after every fight. He munches pizzas in the post-fight presses. And I know it's entertaining, but it's not going to last. If you want to last as a UFC fighter and you want to remain at the top and beat the best consistently, you need to make sure your diet, firstly, is up to scratch. And that's level 1. Then you need the talent. And then you need everything else. And he has the talent. And I think he's let himself down, especially with the diet, cutting weight, adding weight, becoming bloated after fights. He's just taking the mick out of the sport. He makes it look like a joke, and it's not. It's life or death in there. And Paddy's face after that fight was horrendous. He was taking beats. I felt sorry for him. I wanted the fight to end. I kind of wanted him at one point to get knocked out just to take him out of his misery, because he's taking way too many headshots, and that's not good for you. Now, he survived that fight. He can come back stronger. I like the message he stands for, and I like Paddy. He's a Liverpool fan. I just knew that he wasn't going to win that fight. Gaethje is a representation of someone who takes it seriously, and that's how you have to take it. It was a nasty watch. That's why I don't like MMA. I prefer boxing. I know boxing has a lot of deaths as well due to repetitive punches to the head, but it's not a nice watch. Seeing the guys bleed and get battered, it's just not nice. He should have made that fight a ground fight, a submission fight. It would have been boring for the majority of UFC fans, but at least there would have been less damage done to him. And probably Gaethje as well. I know he would have got ground and pounded, but some of the licks he was giving, especially he got up and then elbowed Paddy on the floor as well. It was nasty. That is not what you want to be seeing. And that's probably why I don't want to watch MMA striking fights. This is probably one of the fortunate times you guys have got me where I have actually watched a fight. So we'll see. It's crazy fights. The technical ability on display in that ring is mad. Can Gaethje win the belt? That is the question. Somebody asked me, my friend asked me, can he beat Poirier? And how I answered was, he's the only guy who probably could in that division. Because he can go toe-to-toe with strikers. Now, don't get me wrong, if he gets hit flush by Poirier, it might be night-night. But if there's anyone that Poirier will struggle with in that ring, it is Justin Gaethje. And hopefully, he can finally, hopefully win that belt, because he deserves it. He's been clawing at it for a very long time. Khabib beat him. Other fighters have beat him. Oliveira's beat him. And Poirier is not somebody who's going to take him down. So maybe this might be one for the ages. This is probably going to end in a knockout. Somebody's probably getting blitzed. If it goes to decision, I'll be very surprised. But he deserves a title fight. And I hope he wins that title for his own sake, because he deserves it, man. He deserves it, but you don't get what you deserve. You have to claim it. You don't get what you're given, you get what you deserve, and he has to claim that belt. And he has to claim it at the next fight. Seriously, he has to now. He has to.